Hi students, welcome back to my channel Evolve Solving Physics. Today we are going to discuss some problems based on vertical motion. So what is the first problem means? A body falls from 80 meters. Its time of descent is. So what they have given? They have given a body falls 80 meters. And its time of descent is, they said to calculate time of descent. So they have given the value of g is 10 meter per second square. If they won't mention the value as 10, you can take it as 9.8. So what they have given here, they have given 80 meters. 80 meter means they have given height h equals to 80 meters. So what is the formula for time of descent? U by g. But we don't know the value of u. They have given the value of h. So how can solve this problem means, if they have given u value, you can calculate directly the time of descent as td equals to u by g. But they have given h, height. So how we can calculate means, you know that for freely falling body, u equals to 0, a equals to g, s equals to h, and time t equals to freely falling na, time taken is td. Vertically projected means t equals to ta. For freely falling body, t equals to td. So s equals to ut plus half a t square. S is h, u is 0 plus half g td square. Substitute the values. H equals to half g td square. What the value of g? 10 meter per second square. So h is 80 meters, half g is 10 td square. So 2 1s, 2 5s, 80 equals to 5 td square. Send this to left hand side. 80 by 5 is equal to td square. 5 1s, 5 16s. So td square equals to 16. Td square equals to 4 square. So squaring on both sides, you get td equals to 4. So the time taken by a body to fall 80 meters is 4 seconds. So if they have given directly the u value, you can calculate td equals to u by g. But they have given 80 meters of height. They said to find time of descent. So I took a formula. U equals to 0, a equals to g, s equals to h, t equals to td. So by using this, I calculated the time of descent. So two bodies whose masses are in ratio 2:1. So are dropped simultaneously at two places, A and B, where the acceleration due to gravity are GA and GB respectively. If they reach the ground simultaneously, the ratio of heights from which they are dropped. So what they have given, they are considered two bodies of masses 2:1. One body has mass of 2 kg and another body of mass 1 kg are dropped simultaneously. Dropped simultaneously means they dropped the body at the same time at two places. First body is dropped at a place of A and second body is dropped at a place of B at the same time. Their acceleration due to gravity are, so first body, A body, gravity is GA, acceleration due to gravity is GA, and B body, acceleration due to gravity is GB respectively. If they reach the ground simultaneously, for suppose they dropped at the same time, they said they reaches the ground also at the same time. So they say to find the ratio of heights from which they are dropped. So they say to find heights of the body A and B in the form of ratio. They say to find how much height that body A and body B has been travelled, to find in the form of ratio. we know that for a freely falling body, u equals to g, u equals to 0, a equals to g, s equals to h. Substitute these values here. So we want height. So s equals to ut plus half at square. After substituting, we get t equals to under root 2h by g. What they said, given they reaches the ground at the same time. So TA equals to TB. What is TA? Under root 2h A by GA. That equals to under root 2h B by GB. Why? Because A body has height, we have considered height as HA, and gravity, acceleration due to gravity, they have given as G, and time as TA. For body B, HB, GB and TB, they said they reaches the ground at the same time. Both the bodies reaches the ground at the same time. So TA equals to TB. So T equals to under root 2h by G. So TA equals to under root 2 HA by GA. That equals to under root 2 HB by GB. So both sides, square root will be cancelled. 2 HA by GA equals to 2 HB by GB. 2 will be cancelled. So HA by GA equals to HB by GB. What they say to find ratio of heights. So make cross multiplication. HA GB equals to HB GA. So I want the ratio of heights. Send these HB to left hand side. It will divide. HA GB by HB equals to GA. As GB is multiplying here, send it to right hand side. It will divide. HA by HB equals to GA by GB. So by can be written as ratio. HA is to HB equals to GA is to GB. So the ratio of heights can be written as GA is to GB. So answer will be option 1. So as we dropped the two bodies of different masses at the same time, their gravities will be same. As the heights, as I said that as they reaches the ground at the same time, by considering that we found the ratio of heights, by calculating ratio of heights we got GA is to GB. So if you have any doubts on this topic, please comment me in comment box. Now we are going to discuss another problem based on vertical motion. So a body falls for 5 seconds from the rest. If the acceleration due to gravity of earth ceases to act, the distance it travels in the next 3 seconds. So a body is freely falling from the rest. From the rest means u equals to 0. So how much time it has been traveled from the rest? 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, if the acceleration due to gravity of earth ceases, means only up to here the acceleration due to gravity is acting, A equals to Z. After 5 seconds of its travel, acceleration due to gravity is ceasing, means Z equals to 0. When acceleration due to gravity is ceasing means the object will travel with constant velocity. I explained the topic which is similar to this problem. If anyone does not watch that video, please go and watch that. If you watch that video, you can easily solve this problem. When gravity ceases is acting, at that point the G will be 0 and the velocity will become constant. From that point, the object reaches the ground with constant velocity. After acceleration due to gravity is ceased, the remaining distance traveled by the body towards the ground with constant velocity. So what they said to find the distance it traveled in next 3 seconds. So for next 3 seconds, they said to calculate h after ceasing to reach the ground. So for 5 seconds, what you will get? V equals to u plus at, a equals to g, u equals to 0. So v equals to u plus g t. V equals to, what is the value of g here? We can take it as 9.8. 9.8 into 5. So v is equal to 49 meter per second. So how much velocity does it has been traveled means 49 meter per second. At this velocity, for the 5 seconds of time, it traveled with a velocity of 49 meter per second. At this velocity, the body has been seized. Means at this velocity, g will become 0. So for next 3 seconds of time, the object moves with a velocity that is constant, that is 49. By using this constant velocity and time, we are going to calculate the distance, that is h. So you know that the height, the distance traveled by the body can be taken as displacement. We know that. So velocity is equal to displacement by time. So what is v here? 49 is equal to s by t is 3. For next 3 seconds na t. So 49 into 3 is equals to s. So s equals to 147 meters. So 49 into 3 is 147 meters. So how much distance that has been traveled for next 3 seconds is 147 meters. After the object acceleration due to gravity is ceased. After acceleration due to gravity is ceased, the object moves with a constant velocity to reach the ground. That is 49 meter per second we have calculated with a time of 3 seconds. So the distance travel is 147 meters. Just remember that after the object has been seized, the object to reach the ground, it travels with a constant velocity. How much velocity does it has been traveled before seizing? That will be the constant velocity. With that velocity only the object reaches the ground. Okay, you know that for a freely falling the body, the velocity go on increases. So we are taking constant velocity here. Why? Because here the object acceleration due to gravity is ceased. So by using this constant velocity and time, we have calculated the distance. So velocity equals to displacement by time. We can consider the height as distance or displacement. So displacement by time. So distance or displacement by, because the height traveled by the object can be considered as distance or displacement. So after acceleration due to gravity is ceased, for a next 3 seconds of time, how much distance that it has been traveled? 147 meters. So if you have any doubts, please comment me in comment box. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.